About 45 minutes southwest of St. Louis, the landscape seems to unfold without limitations.
Yes, we're a ways out of town.
And calling this place home is a 4-year-old girl with a spirit that knows no limitations.
Go, go, go! Gotta hear it!
Unwavering exuberance. Big kick, big kick. A kid that, for being a COVID baby, knows no strangers. Everybody's a friend. Oh, which side do you want to go down?
Kenzie Graves' life is a playground of possibilities.
Count us down.
But it's also a reminder of the preciousness of every precious moment. When Kenzie was born, she was whisked away to the neonatal intensive care unit. A few days later, doctors delivered devastating news. The diagnosis? A disorder called spinal muscular atrophy.
It was overwhelming. You're looking at this paper and looking at the child in front of you and reading about this disease, and it's surreal. You don't believe it.
This is Apple Tree Farm.
SMA affects the nerve cells that control muscle movement.
Every day, Poppy takes her
Because the muscles don't respond to the usual signals, they weaken and shrink.
Hey, don't take one of mine.
Oh.
And Kenzie has the most severe form, type 1.
Hope and pray that everything's going to be normal and normal kid, and you're going to do all these things and teach them all these things, and then now all of a sudden they tell you that she might not live to be 2.
Until just a few years ago, this diagnosis would have been a death sentence. But now there is hope. Doctors told the Graves about a new treatment called Zolgensma.
We went into that meeting not knowing what to do. We went out saying, okay, I think we're going to be okay.
You like Peppa? Yeah.
Zolgensma, discovered through research funded in part by the Muscular Dystrophy Association,
Right, you gotta get it to fit right here though.
is given as a one-time infusion to children under the age of 2.
High five. Good job.
It was a gene therapy and essentially provided the gene that she was missing.
It's not a cure, but it's hope.
How is she doing?
Hey, come here.
Really, really well. I'd say beyond our wildest dreams, really. She eventually began walking at 21 months. She pretty closely hit most of your typical milestones.
Out. In.
When MDA was founded, there was barely a light at the end of the tunnel. Now, more than 70 years later, that light illuminates countless lives. And the mission endures to accelerate research, elevate care, and unite families.
MDA provided a community for us. They also provide resources and support.
So Kenzie's family lives every day with gratitude, forever indebted to the compassionate hearts that generously rallied behind MDA's purpose.
You're changing lives, like not even a little bit, like drastically. People like you gave my daughter life, like literally gave her life.
Keep trying. There you go.
From limitations
There you go.
Whoa.
to liberation. One young girl inspiring hope for others on her journey of resilience.